Before you go any further, I'd like to say, so you watch the big trends in the world, like global warming, and then that motivates you to seek out the artist, or they come to you. Well, you see them, and
Yeah. Well, in terms of how I come to an exhibition idea, I think that's where you're going a little bit. There are any variety of topics and reasons why we might settle on a topic. We just closed an exhibition about rejection. It was called It's Not Us, It's You. And it resonated with this community in a huge way. I mean, it was so timely.
rejection. It's not me, it's you.
It's not us, it's you.
So is this to help make people aware of, to deal more effectively with?
Yeah, with rejection.
Yeah.
I think that the majority of the people who walked in that show could absolutely relate in some way, shape, or form. Whether they've lost a job, whether they've lost a fortune, whether they didn't get into college. You know, all walks of humanity could come into that and feel somewhat consoled. In fact, the first Friday that opened, a family, a mother, a father, and a young daughter came in, and as they went to leave, the father came up and he said, "I'm so glad we came. My daughter went to her first junior high dance and nobody asked her to dance."
Ooh.
And this show was so fantastic because we could point out that everybody gets rejected and she's feeling so much better. That was amazing to me.
By the way, I don't think we brought any photos of the art, but it makes me very interested in trying to see how the artist addressed that topic. Before we go on, I do want to say I got a kick out of the fact that you have a show right now on global warming, because as I brought to your attention, I just did climate change too.
Yep.
And I try to be very sensitive to emerging developments or existing things. And maybe my team would be kind to show us a couple more photos. Sure. By the way, this painting goes with your hair. Oh, here we go.
This week.
What do we have here?
The top one is a painting by Ryan Pierce, and it's sort of an apocryphal look at what we're doing to the planet as we cut down trees and throw debris into our water sources. And then the lower side is a little sculpture by a young woman named Vanessa Marsh. And you can see it's kind of an abandoned industrial building and landscape. She actually started in photography and continues to do work in photography and takes these photographs of these abandoned and desolate, rundown industrial areas, but she's also gone on to make these sort of maquette sculptures that are quite poignant and rather sad, but kind of beautiful in a dirty sort of way.
So you're into showing art that reflects the environment, civilization, the human condition right now to some extent.
Contemporary issues, yeah. Whether it be rejection, we did the landscape of war a couple of years ago, the global warming issue, and what we are doing to our planet.
Right.
But I'm also working on a show of artists who are using thread as their medium, because I just think that's a really interesting, innovative approach to art making, and it also comments, I think, on the fact that we are going back to making with our hands and craft and those sorts of issues.
Interesting. Forgive me if I don't pick up on that, but the show that you referred to that's opening right now, when is right now? And how long will it be open?
Yeah. The two shows, actually, Next New Green has been open for a couple of weeks, but we will have the party for it tomorrow night. Crystal Show Ice Flow opens tomorrow night, and both of those shows are up through September 20th.
All right, so up to September 20th. If anyone's interested in these shows, they should get down to your facility. All right.
Absolutely.
So you have two galleries, I think.
We have three, actually. We have a small project room. I don't know if you saw,
I don't know.
The installation was really just beginning in that smaller project gallery. More of Crystal's work, actually. She was an
Okay.
artist in residence in our print center and did 52 unique prints that are on exhibit in that
All right.
gallery.
So you have galleries and you're showing some very contemporary, exciting, timely things. What's another service that you provide the community?
Yeah. Right at the front, as you walk into the ICA, we have what we call the Art Lounge, and it has a number of things. Most prominently, it has a contemporary art library. And thanks to the donations of a number of our friends, we have quite a collection of contemporary art books, monographs, exhibition catalogs, and we continue to acquire them. My hope is that at some point in the near future, that resource will actually most perfectly reflect what our programming is. So we'll buy books about maybe global warming, maybe threads, maybe war.
Suppose somebody in the community needs to get some of this research information. Do you have to be a member? Do you have to pay to get into your
No.
lounge?
No, you do not. You can just
Okay.
walk in the door,
Wonderful.
sit down, and pick up a book.
Why do you call it a lounge?
Well, because quite honestly, when we first opened the building, which we did 3 years ago, we called it the Reading Resource Center. And we're a little funkier and a little more accessible and a little more fun than that. And so we thought, Reading Resource Center, that just sounds like you got to go there to do your homework.
Yes.
We didn't like it. And also, it's not just about that. We have a flat screen TV. We have artist interviews going on there. We have tapes from the print center to show how to do printmaking. We have materials collateral from any number of organizations throughout the Bay Area that people can come and get. So it's a lot more than just a resource,
Okay, so
reading
you
resource.
provide the community galleries to see fine art. You have a lounge where you invite the community in to take advantage of all your research and other things that you have. What's a third thing that you do?
We have an on-site print center. So we have ongoing classes in printmaking. So somebody who knows absolutely nothing about printmaking can come in and take a novice class, or anywhere in between to super advanced printmakers can come and take classes there. And that's an ongoing program. In the print center also we have open access days. We are the only open access print center in the South Bay, which means that you don't have to be invited, you don't have to be a member, but you can come and pay a nominal fee. If you are a proficient printmaker and you know how to use the equipment, you can come on our open access days, which are 2 or 3 or 4 times a month, and use the equipment for a nominal hourly fee all day long.
Now, you have classes, you said, in printmaking. How extensive is the educational effort that you offer the public in printmaking?
Yeah, we have a wide variety of printmaking classes. We have an on-site print center director. She's our master printer, Fanny Retzik, and she's incredible and teaches a number of the classes. But we also invite in a number of guest instructors so that we can bring all of those other kinds of talents to the table too. So in addition to traditional intaglio printmaking, we also have digital technology. So people can come and do photopolymer and digital printmaking. We have an exposure table. Thanks to the folks at Epson, we have a beautiful Epson digital printer. We have a gorgeous Mac computer, and as people donate, we'll take it in. I'm not going to buy it, but I'm assuming it will be donated in this valley. So.